Memphis Matters. 2 weeks from Monday, a new administration will take the reins of Shelby County government. Mayor-elect Mikel Lowry and his team don't have much time to ease into things, which is why making the most of it is so important right now. We're joined now by the man who is leading the transition team for the incoming Lowry administration to make sure they can hit the ground running come September 1st. Daryl Cobbins, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
How are things going today?
It's going very well today.
Glad to have you here. Let's talk about this transition team, the makeup, and making sure that you have the right people on board. Why is that so important? Why is that so relevant?
It's really important because we have a lot of important areas that we have to address with regard to county government and its purview for this particular region. Shelby County is the engine of this region, and a lot of the success or challenges have a lot to do with the people that are around the table and what we can do to bring the best brain power and energy and fresh eyes and perspective to looking at these issues and developing some recommendations for the new mayor to consider.
When you talk about those people around that table, a lot of people, you know, in Memphis and Shelby County, you know how we can be at times. They'll say, is it going to be the same old folks? Are it going to be the same ideas? Are we going to get the same results?
Right.
What do you say to them?
Absolutely not. This group was selected, and there may be more that we add later on, but I look at it as sort of a citizen army that's been assembled to come in.
Why do you say citizen army?
Because it's you know, just a rich group of individuals steeped in experience and knowledge in their particular area, and I'll use an example. We have a fiscal stability working group. You've read a lot and seen a lot on the news about the challenges that county government has had from a financial standpoint. And
I've
so
heard a thing or two about those.
We have people like Archie Willis, who's a municipal finance expert and who's done it for 30 years. We have Pam Clary, who's a former deputy finance director for the city of Memphis. We have Lisa Lawrence, I'm sorry, who is a former public financial management executive here, and all those people are bringing their knowledge and expertise to help us get new ideas.
With those new ideas and trying to get different results this time around to make sure people in all communities are touched by this. How daunting of a task can this be? Obviously, we can't just say this one entity or this one government can do it or this one team, but how do you approach that?
Well, we've broken it down into 9 different working groups. Those working groups represent fiscal stability, workforce development, education, economic growth, public health, all these areas that county government touches. We've divided the Army into those subgroups where they'll get to work in their respective area. The team is comprised of people from Germantown, Arlington, Lakeland, Millington. We're bringing the county together, and we're locking arms to address the
Because
needs.
I've heard some people say, well, all right, is this going to be a mayor or a transition team or administration that's going to be for all people, or is it just going to be for this certain sector over here?
Right.
What about some of the folks in our marginalized communities? Will they have a voice? Can they be heard? Can their issues be addressed?
Absolutely, and I encourage you to go to the website, transitionlowry4901.com. You can go through and see every individual in every subgroup, and I guarantee you'll be impressed that we have people from all walks of life, all corners of this county, who are locking arms together and joining with Mayor-elect Lowry to make sure that we have a new approach and a new day in Shelby County.
We've heard the mayor-elect already say that we have got to have some, quote, tough conversations.
That's right.
How real do we have to be?
We have to be very real. The eyes of the nation, the eyes of Nashville are on us in a lot of different ways, and we have to put our best foot forward and make sure that we're holding ourselves accountable as a community in terms of making sure that we're cleaning our house and making sure that it's in order. And so this group is a part of that. The mayor-elect is committed to bringing new ideas and new people into county government and new talent to make sure that we get the best results that we can for the citizens.
Before we have to go to a break here, you mentioned the eyes of the nation, you mentioned the eyes of the state of Tennessee are on us. What type of rapport will there be here? Will there be, hey, we can work together, or you don't have to bring that here? How do you see that?
We have to work together. There's no other way to do it. Shelby County is the largest county in Tennessee, and so especially from a tax revenue standpoint. And so our growth, our success is really important to the state overall. And I think a new mayor with a a new vision. Mayor-elect Lowry says he wants to be the chief relationship officer for Shelby County, meaning he wants to raise the profile of the mayor's office. He wants to go and meet with the municipal mayors and see what they need and how we can work together. He wants to go to Nashville. We'll have a new governor in January to meet with that new governor and have a partnership where we can all work together and make the best things happen for Shelby County, which leads to a stronger Tennessee.
Optimistic?
Very optimistic. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't.
All right, let's take a short break here. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Mid-South ear, nose, and throat.